Greetings and welcome back to the channel. My name is Henry, aka Old Dude on Steam and on Discord, and we are here today to play 7 Days to Die Darkness Falls mod version 4.1, the scariest, most toughest version yet. And man, I'm not making that shit up. You can't. So here we are, day 6. Let me show you the benefit of running that fucking library, even though I got my ass handed to me. Here's the grand total right there, 381 skill notes. Now, I could literally make 3 books with that if I want to and take 3 classes, but we're definitely going to do 2. We're going to do the scientist and we're going to do the mechanic so I can make my flamethrower and I can fucking go places faster. Now, I also finished up this with the duct tape dilemma, as you saw, and I do have a working mine shaft, and I'll show you that real quick. And then the plan for today is to get started on the horde base, since it is day 6 and I only have a few days left to really get that shit a rolling. But I did make a better pickaxe, and I mean, it's not the greatest, but I did make a better pickaxe, and I started working underground to try to figure out where some nodes might be, some resources that I don't have to actually fucking, worry about digging up because I'm up on the surface. So yes, this mine shaft will do, and I think I'm gonna actually dig in this direction to the west and put a land claim block here and maybe do some base building here across from Trader Jen. Now, as far as where I'm going to put the horde base, that we're going to go take a look. We're going to scout for a location real quick here. I'm not really sure where I want to do it yet. I don't want to put it someplace where it can get to either where I plan to build my base or Trader Jen at all. So I got to be really careful where I decide to build, obviously. And I also did make this new steel spear. We're going to go try that out real quick. And what do we got cooking in here? We got boiled water. This is going for dyes. So that's going to be used to make the dyes for my books, because I do want to get that shit going, and the sooner the better. Alright, so, first off, let's just take a trip around and clear the local riffraff out, because I heard somebody beating on the wall last night during the night. They heard me move and decided it would be okay for them to come and start beating on shit. Huh, I thought I heard him walking. Guess not. Oh, it's this fine young lady. Or maybe it was that one. I don't remember. I didn't kill anything during the night. I dug a little bit. I mean, it's the steel pickaxe, or steel is a lot of stamina drain, but more devastating. Yeah. I dug a bit last night, so. All right. Let's see. Normally, I would build it down over here, down by where that last telephone pole is, but I'm thinking maybe I'll clear out across here and build the horde base over this way. They shouldn't come at Trader Jen's at this distance. I mean, especially if I build it on the opposite side of the road, which is what I'm probably going to do. Clear out of stamina. Yeah, I think we'll go over there on that side of the road, because that's a good distance from the trader and it should be safe. Now, like I said, this time around we're going to build a bit of a conglomeration. We've been testing out different designs that I've come up with, and you're gonna see the tower from the last series, that the one that I actually started surviving in, as opposed to the open square. It's the obstacle course, as we call it, and the reason we're going to do that is because we've been trying it on our co-op game, and it's been holding up pretty well. Now, I don't have a lot of Molotov cocktails or anything like that for the first horde night, so I might be jolly well fucked on that. But I'm hoping if I can get enough of this done to where I can just get the first level taken care of, and I'll explain, or I'll show you what I mean by the first level once it's literally finished. Yeah, I think this will work right here. We'll do this spot. So take this tree out. I'm going to clear the area. Then I'm going to start digging. I don't know. Normally, I think it'd be worthy to pause the video, but you know what? I mean, base building and all that, it's part of the game, so maybe I'll just make you fuckers suffer through it with me. If I have to suffer, you have to suffer. So yeah, why don't we just stick around? I'll babble and dig and keep my eyes open for shit. And yeah, we'll talk about some things. I've been watching Kane play his old it's It's not 4.1, but he was doing shit right before he put out 4.1. So it's pretty funny and interesting to watch him experience all the things that Norbert, well, Chan, however you want to, whatever you want to call him, and I have been bitching about. And one of the things that he really had a problem with in his last Horde night were the succubus hitboxes. Now he says that they're fixed in 4.1. I forgot to count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's perfect. Um, he said he fixes it in 4.1, which I believe he does, but it was just funny to watch him go through the Horde night. Nope, that. Go through the Horde night while getting his ass handed to him by shit that he couldn't kill. Now, the thing I've been trying to figure out is do I want to go 5 high or 4 high? 1, 2, 3. I think we're definitely going to go one more high, and we'll go 4 high on this, and then top that off, and maybe we'll add 1 or 2 more. Yeah, we'll do 2 more to the back. Now, like I said, this is all pseudo experimental, but it works. I mean, at least it's worked for the for our first experience with it has been working. Yeah, well, that doesn't mean it's going to work for everything. And you know what? Naysayers would be right to state that, and I would even be inclined to agree with it myself. So, do I have cobblestone? I do have cobblestone on, because unfortunately with these you have to set them, otherwise they just have 700. I fucking hate this shit. Actually, you know what? Let me just do this real quick. I'm gonna get you out of here. Let's go up to this and let's just start punching shit. I hate that grass gets in your fucking way when you're trying to do shit. This is not something that should be an issue this far into the fucking alphas. You know, you're trying to get shit done and you got grass to contend with because it blocks your fucking view. I don't get that. I don't like it. It shouldn't even be a fucking thing. And I don't know if that's something that, like, because it's Kane's mod, I don't know if that could be fixed or taken out of it in any way, because that happens in vanilla too. Now, once again, I'm not a big fan of vanilla, but every now and then I will play it just to give it a look and see if any of the changes that they make are fucking worthwhile. And you know what? They're really not. Like, I love the game, don't get me wrong. I mean, here we are still fucking playing it. So, Henry loves it. But the thing I don't love is I see a lot of community gripes about the fun pimps and the way they handle things and the changes that they make. And I generally agree with the community, but at the same time, I can kind of see where they're coming from. Well, and I know that sounds like a wishy-washy, fucking squeamish bullshit response to shit that people get really pissed off about. And you're right, it kind of is. But the fact of the matter is we don't design the game. Or I don't design the fucking game. I mean, I'm not even smart enough for that. I can barely do computer networking. So, I'm not smart enough. Oh, don't tell me I didn't. Well, you know what? I don't fucking need that. I don't care if it's. That's it, really? Well, we've got this. Let's just throw the iron shovel in there. I don't have any repair kits for it. Oh, I do have. I can repair that. Okay, but like I was saying, I don't design the game. I just play it and evidently, make content about it. Shitty content at that. But we play this game and we love this game, but they don't really seem to listen to us. We spend the money on it. We put fucking hours into it. And if I want to, you know what? Let me show you something really quick that's kind of scary. Okay, I know this is going to be weird, but watch this. Just look at this for a second. Can you see that right there? 6,544.8 hours playing 7 Days to Die. That's how much of a life Henry does not have. So, I play this game a lot. And thank God my wife is as tolerant as she is about it, because she could fucking divorce me for the amount of time. Because all of that has been played since she and I met. And we've been together almost a decade now. So she could literally file for divorce and win based off just my fucking 7 Days to Die game time alone. Now, that's not also including other games that I play, like, I've got a couple thousand hours in Ark, and, I've got some other games like Half-Life 2 and some random shit. I've been thinking about maybe doing some random stuff game-wise, just to mix it up a little bit. I mean, the Ark thing, it seemed to go okay, and so did the scrap mechanic. But once again, this seems to be the bread and butter for for Henry is fucking 7 Days to Die. It seems to be what folks want to see, what people comment on and come back to, because nobody really commented on the arc or the scrap mechanic stuff. And, granted, the scrap mechanic stuff was co-op and it was me and Chan playing and having fun, but nobody really seemed interested in it. So it makes me wonder if, anybody even actually plays that game aside from, some YouTubers that I've watched and me and Chan, you know. But I start doing the 7 days videos, and the comments start popping up again, and I couldn't be happier. Now, speaking of couldn't be happier, we have reached a pseudo landmark on the channel. Now, I know people talk about their amount of subscribers and shit like that, and I get it. But I don't know. I mean, I appreciate all my subscribers, and especially the ones that have stuck around. I mean, okay. Let me just say it. We hit 40 subscribers. I looked this morning when I got home from work, and there's 40 subscribers now. So that makes me very happy. It really does. I know it's a small achievement, but to come from, something like me, where I never even fucking figured anybody would watch my shit, to have 40 subscribers in less than a year. And yeah, I know that seems, well, that's really, that's kind of a long time for you for just that little amount. Well, like I said, we weren't expecting anybody to fucking pay attention and watch your shit, dude. Anybody watching is fantastic. So 40 subscribers, yeah, I'll take it. So I'm pretty happy about that. Is that a wolf? That is a wolf. I thought I saw something moving over there. Good eye, Henry. Good eye. Nice swing and a miss. Wow, don't you walk away from me. Yeah, that's what I thought. Now, once again, it's just 40, and I know it's a little landmark, but like I said, for me, who was never expecting anybody really to pay attention to my shit, watch it or get into it otherwise, I'm pretty fucking happy, man. I tell my wife and my kid how many subscribers I've got, and my kid doesn't care. She put a hamster video up like a year ago, and the minute it hit the fucking YouTube, she got like 17 subscribers for a goddamn fucking hamster video, and she hasn't put any content up since. So I mean, it's like it's weird. The analytics behind YouTube are weird, but the only thing we can do is follow them. I try to stick to the format as best as possible. I know I curse like a drunk sailor, always have, always will. That's not going to change. But just the fact that, like I said, I've got anybody paying attention to me is fucking reason enough to be happy. So with that said, yeah, we hit 40 subscribers, and we're heading, we're heading on up. I don't really know what my overall goal is for this. Like I said, I'm making content. I'm doing what I enjoy doing, and if anything comes of it, okay, so be it. I don't really think it will. I don't care if it does, but this is more for me, if I'm being completely honest. I like making the content. I like babbling. It's almost therapeutic in a very weird fucking way. That needs to be one wider. God damn it. Okay. Or wait. Let me see something here. I'm trying to figure it out, because on the other game, yeah, that needs to be one wider, because the big guys, I think, take 2 blocks. I'm not positive on that, but I think they take 2 blocks. So let me make some fucking cobblestone shapes. I'm not going to do the frame shapes. I'm just going to do the cobblestone shapes. No, actually, I'm just going to make cobblestone, because I'm going to upgrade from that. So, oh, wait a minute, before I even do that, let me make some just fucking frames, because I don't have any. Let me just make some frames. I know I'm getting all babbly and confused. And okay, now I gotta go get some wood so I can actually upgrade. You get more experience, and even though Kane turned down a lot of the experience that you get for doing things like mining and shit, which it is noticeable, you still get a good amount of experience for doing things like upgrading just basic frames and shit like that. So doing the actual construction, you still get a good amount of XP for. The mining and shit for it, you really don't. I like it. It's a good balance. Because we used to spend nights down in fucking mine shafts just mining our faces off and getting a level, 2 levels. Now you can still level doing that, but it takes much fucking longer. So, construction is still the best way to level, in my opinion, other than killing zombies. So, I mean, if you want to just kill some time and, waste some resources, go up to any building with just cobblestone that's like any house and a nail gun or even a stone hammer. Just go up to that and just start upgrading the shit out of it, and you'll gain levels really quickly. Now, do I condone that kind of thing? Fuck yes. I absolutely do. Am I going to do it? Probably not, only because it's just a time waster that I don't have the time for right now. Going to be ashamed to see that go. Any resource kind of tree to me is a shame to see go. Really, that broke already? Yeah. Okay. Well, let's dig the rest of this out. I fucking hate that. Grass gets in my way every single time. Look at that. That's kind of shit that just shouldn't be happening anymore. When you hit it with a shovel, it just pass right through and take the dirt. That's what you're there for. You're not there for the fucking plant fibers. Well, maybe you are there for the plant fibers in some cases, but not me. So, yeah, make the cobblestone, do it from wood frames, upgrade it that way. I mean, it's a longer process and it takes a little bit more time, but the XP is worth it. And at this stage, I need all the fucking help I can get, so I will take it. Really? Are you kidding me? Well, that didn't damage anything. Alright, good. That's something else that shouldn't fucking happen either, is that last fatal swing. That shit should not be happening. I'm sorry, there are just things that in this stage of the alpha should not be happening, yet still do. I don't know. Like I said, I don't design the game, I just play the game, and I love the game, but I do have complaints, I mean, I am a consumer. We do bitch. All too much we bitch about shit we shouldn't be bitching about it. I just had this conversation with my wife a little while ago. I went and did some shopping this morning, and there's always some complaint. There always has to be some complaint. Always. I don't understand why, but there is. I guess that's just life. I'm in a very, I don't know, odd mood this morning. I just got home from Walmart doing some shopping, which I fucking hate doing, especially in Florida. I mean, I hate shopping in general, but, it seems like in Florida, you're contending with a lot of undesirables that you don't. I don't know. Before I get off on a tear, because I could, believe me, I'll shut my mouth. No, Henry, go ahead. Speak your mind. No, no, there's just some things that Henry just needs to shut up about. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to throw. Okay, I'm very fond of this shape, and I'll show you what it is for this type of obstacle course. This is the 0.025 meter pillar, and the reason I like it is because it has a very easy chance of the zombies falling off of it or getting knocked off of it. And once I have the mechanic and I can make what we lovingly refer to as the dick puncher, which is the junk sledge, I will put one or two of them out and I will knock the zombies off and into what's going to be a pit here. Now, for starting, for like the first horde night or two, this is absolutely fine. This works very well for killing just the basic zombies. It's when we start getting into the more advanced zombies that it becomes a fucking problem, and the biggest problem is going to be demolition guys, because for some reason traps seem to trigger them. At least that's been my experience. And when I say trigger, like that little red no-no button on their chest seems to get pushed when they fall onto cone spikes or even spikes in general. Now, I could be mistaken, and it could be some other case or something else that's setting them off, but it's pretty much been my experience that that's the case. So, we need to basically put a marker, so we're going to put it there, and then we're going to start digging here, because I need to put an outline for the pit that this is going to be over. Now, oh shit, damn it. I should have picked that up first. Once I started, I should have picked it up. Now, the pit's not going to be very deep. Maybe at a later point I'll dig it so that the zombies actually take some pretty serious fall damage. But for the most part, right off the bat, no, it's not going to be that deep. It's going to be like three deep, and it's going to be lined. It'll just, you'll see. It'll just accommodate the cone spikes that I want to put down. But I am going to need to collect a lot more fucking wood for that. Do I have what I need? Right there? Yeah, okay, that's good. So, let's shape that out. I have something crawling on my leg. Yeah, I need to take care of that because it's really bothering me. Probably an ant. Okay, yeah, that's what it was an ant. Don't know how the fuck he got in here, but, whatever. He's dead now. Alright, so. And then. No. No, that's not. That is incorrect. Or is it? Wait a minute. How did I do that? I'm sorry, guys. I'm really confused now. That's 4 wide. Oh, I need. Because I'm a dope. That's right. Odd numbers, Henry. That platform up top is only 4 wide. That's why I'm getting confused. Okay, while we're doing this, let's make some more cobble. Because I will run out of this very fast. I do seem to be talking a little quieter today. Well, once again, my wife is still battling with the migraines now, and we're going on, I think, like 6 days. And I don't know. I can't help her with it, which is really kind of frustrating in and that of itself. But you know, hopefully she gets better. We're supposed to go out to dinner tonight, and nothing fancy. We're not fancy people. We're just gonna go to IHOP. My kid, well, I want pancakes if I'm being completely fucking honest. So yeah, okay, and then yeah, all right. So that's how I want it to be. And then no, okay, this is gonna hold up. No, god damn it. You know what? I'm a dope. I had it right the first time. Okay, so yeah, we definitely don't want to do that, but we don't want to bring this out. And I'll show you why. Like I said, it's a new design. So yeah, I'm still tinkering with it. As far as building it goes, I don't have it down yet. All right, so we take that out, and then you know what? I'm just gonna split this stack in half, and half of it is gonna be this for the moment. Copy shape, copy rotation, put you there. Okay, now, as I was saying, they have a really hard time walking across this, and anything can knock them off. That's why I use it, because it's really easy to knock the zombies off. So, and then we'll finish doing this up. Now, hopefully Cobble will be okay for the first Horde night. I mean, my game level is not going to be fantastic. At least I hope it's not. And then, yeah, we'll come out and we'll dig all this out. I don't really hope it's much past 10. Like, I'm hoping to get many levels on Horde night to compensate for not having them. But once we get to level 10, I really have to get transportation. Wow, one has absolutely nothing to do with what I was just thinking or saying. I'm sorry. I'm just, like I said, I'm in a very odd kind of mood. There's another fucking wolf there. Alright, let me deal with him so I don't have to deal with him in the future, because him coming at me when I'm not expecting it is no bueno. I need a scope. I really need a scope. But yeah, this is going to be the Horde base, I think. And as long as it keeps working in the multiplayer where we're testing it out, because I don't mind if, Chan dies. He'll get mad at that. But as long as it keeps working in the multiplayer where there's way more zombies to deal with, I think it'll work fine here in the single player. Now, like I said, it is still being tweaked, and we are still figuring out how high up to go with it. But you get the basic gist. You saw this in the last series. It's going to be very, very similar to that. Matter of fact, it's going to be almost identical to it with one major exception. At the door going into the tower, which is going to be over here. Okay, so I can shoot at them and drop Molotovs and everything. But here, instead of it being just a door, it's going to be a pillar that they run up. And I don't know if I've shown you that at all in any of my other videos, but I got the design and idea from Well, once again, not being the original jackass that I am, I got it from Guns, Nerds, and Steel. I watched him playing one of the mods. I think it was War Zuck or War 3 Zuck or whatever the fuck it is. But anyway, it's a pillar that goes up a number of blocks, and it has ladder on it that they can just climb right up, and they do. They climb right up it very well, and then they fall, and the shape that's going to greet them is going to be, like I said, that small one. And then based off what we've been using, it's going to be, I'll have to show you. Well, let me see if I can't show you now real quick. Just give you an idea of what it's going to be. Here, it's going to be this guy. Or no, wait, that's too small. That's the smaller version of it. This guy right there, and it's going to sit flat on the no, I'll just fucking show you real quick. It's going to sit like this off the pillar, like that. And they do still land on it, but they fall through it once they stand up. Because once they fall and hit that, they drop. They fall over. They ragdoll, and then with the dick puncher right there, it knocks them off, or they fall through it once they stand up. We've seen that too. So, I mean, there's a couple of options, and I may not be explaining this very well. I realize that now, and I apologize, but there are a couple of options that actually work for this, and both of them are pretty good. So, I don't know why I didn't just copy the shape, because you're a dumbass, Henry. So, yeah, this is the pit where the cone spikes are going to be. And like I said, I'll dig that out. I don't have to really worry too much about that right this second. But this I do need stable. All of this needs to be stabilized. And I will continue working on it over the next couple days. This is just the first day of it. We'll probably pick the next video up, I don't know, probably day 8, maybe day 9. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling, because once again, I do work midnights, and I do need to get to bed. But I don't know. We'll see. Now, the other thing I've been tossing around is the idea of starting a Ravenhurst series. Now, I know Chan and I are talking about doing a co-op on it, so I don't know if I'm going to actually do a single-player version or not. I don't know. Okay, and that's where we will start digging there. Okay, so yeah, I don't know if I want to actually do a single player version of it or not, since Chan and I are going to be doing the co-op, and we're going to actually start recording that tomorrow night, which will be Friday night. Um, and yeah, it's going to be just Ravenhurst co-op, me and Chan. We've okay. We've dabbled in Ravenhurst here and there. Like I said, Chan got really pissed off at it the last time we actually played it, but I talked him into playing, and he seems really interested in playing it this time. So I'm pretty happy about that, and we'll see how it goes. I know there's a new version of Ravenhurst 8.6. If you're not, familiar with Ravenhurst, it's actually, I've been playing a little bit of single player. It's pretty good. There's not a lot of content on YouTube for Ravenhurst, which kind of saddens me, because like Darkness Falls, it's one of those mods that are really good and really enjoyable. I think the biggest difference between Ravenhurst, and Darkness Falls is atmosphere. Darkness Falls scares the shit out of us when we're in POIs. Ravenhurst scares the shit out of us all the fucking time, because it's got sound effects that play, some of the different creatures that he's added. And if you don't know who he is, his name on Discord is Jax Teller, and I'm not sure, he's got some numbers behind it, but it's Jax Teller, and he's the writer of Ravenhurst, and he's pretty good about keeping it up to date and whatnot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I might want to make that 2 bigger. Let's see. But yeah, he's pretty good at keeping it up to date, and his latest version is 8.6. And like I said, I've been playing it a little bit solo, not much. I don't wanna go into Ravenhurst knowing everything there is to know about it. I'd like to have some surprises. Do I want to make that 2 wide or 3? And when I mean 2 wide or 3, I'm talking about the gap between the actual start of the base and the tower. No, I think that'll be good. That two should be good. Yeah, okay. Um, yeah. What it was? Oh Christ, what was I saying? Yeah, he keeps it up to date. It's really good. It's really scary. And if you've never played it, there's one guy who I know of for sure is doing content for it. And let me just count real quick. One, two, three, six. One more. His channel's Camos Gaming, and he's the only one I know that's really got any. And it could just be from a lack of looking, but he's the only one I've seen that has any content on YouTube for Ravenhurst, and he's got a pretty good series, but I don't think it's 8.6. I think his version of his series might be 8.5, maybe. So, doing a co-op on 8.6, it's going to be some new content. Or I mean, some the latest fucking version. Jesus Christ, spit it out, Henry. Then there you go. So that's the plan. At least as far as Chan and I are going, we're gonna co-op Ravenhurst and see how that goes. Probably gonna scare the shit out of us if I'm being honest. That fucking mod is frightening, and if you've never played it, I suggest you do because it's a good one. But be prepared to be scared. Hey, I just rhymed. Yeah, be very prepared to be afraid because that shit. Like later on in the game of Darkness Falls, we can go out at night. We get to a point where we can go out and we can do shit at night. And you get to that point, I guess, at Ravenhurst. I've never done it. I've never gotten that far. It's always sitting up on the roof or sitting inside in the middle of the fucking night. You hear the shit wandering around, the stuff that makes like there's some creepy fucking noises, and you hear it all. And now and in the latest version, which is 8.6, once again, as zombies walk across blades of grass like this, they take them out. So not only do you hear them, but you hear them taking out blades of grass and shit as they're going, which makes it even more fucking frightening. So there's just a whole bunch of shit going on behind that that's absolutely terrifying. But once again, it's well worth the playthrough. At least I believe it is. And there are creatures in there that just they're fucked up. They just like one of them, we call them boss mobs. At least that's what Chan and I call them. And then one of them is a skeleton. It makes no fucking noise. You don't hear it coming at all. It just pops up and you're dead. Had that happen before. But anyway, enough about Ravenhurst. So anyway, the plan, yeah, that's the plan. Tomorrow night we're going to start recording that, and we'll see how that goes. If we like the way it is, I'll post it. If we don't like it, then I'll just do it solo. Chan's not really much of a talker. I don't know if you got that from the scrap mechanic. Um, so for him to actually come out of his shell a little bit and get on mic and whatnot, that's to me that's an accomplishment. Sorry, Chan, love you, brother. Um, but yeah, he's agreed to do it, so we'll get it started tomorrow and we'll see how it goes. And anyway, so this is going to be the tower where I sit and defend myself. Okay, that's a roaming horde. That is a big ass fucking roaming horde. That's a whole hell of a lot of experience. I'm gonna go grab what little Molotov cocktails I have, and hopefully they won't fuck with what I'm doing. Oh shit! I was not expecting that. Now they're gonna walk so far, I believe, and stop. At least I hope. We have been seeing all kinds of different patterns from. Look at them, and then they're gonna turn. If they stay there, that'll be great. And because they're not running, I can probably do this with one, maybe two Molotovs and get an assload of experience, which I absolutely want. I know I gained a level and I didn't spend the point. I'm not really worried about that right now because what I'm saving up for, oh, I don't have to save up. Normally I would have to save up for the farming stuff, but I don't have to because I raided a bookstore and I got my farming stuff taken care of already. So let me see, where's yep, only 5. So we got to make it count. Plus, what time is it? I know I spent most of the day babbling and doing horde base building. Oh, God. Fuck it. These will be more of a pain in the ass later on. Wow, that was pretty good. I like that. Like I said, I made a steel spear because I found steel arrowheads, so why not, right? Alright, let's regen the stamina. They shouldn't mess with the horde base because I'm not there, although we have been seeing, and this is a new behavior, they don't go around obstacles anymore. They go right fucking through them. And The other night we had a roaming horde pop up while we were underground mining, and they did not give a shit if we were there or not. They went right fucking through, and they almost killed our trader because our base is built off a trader base. So that was very bad. Now let's try to pull as many of these together as we can. Oh, I forgot about him. And by him I mean, well, I guess we can give him a nickname. We can call him Pusshead or actually no. No. Kane already gave him a nickname and I liked it. Called him Bubbles. I like it. We'll call him Bubbles. So we're going to try to gather all of these guys together. We're going to pop a Molotov and hopefully get most of them in one shot. Maybe two at most. Hey lady, what are you doing standing there staring at the fucking wall? Come on. Alright, so we're going to try to bunch them all together as best we can. Oh, that's a Molotov right there. There we go. Enjoy. With love. Look at the XP bar just climb. Now, I don't want him getting anywhere fucking near me. So, oh, that's right, I have the fire mod in my thing. I forgot about that. Alright, it is going to take two Molotovs. Oh, well. Only because I do not wish to get that close to all of them. And come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, so there we go. There's the second one right there. Ammo. And then I can deal with him on his own. Not a problem. Alright, so steel spear. Oh, there we go. So look at that. That was half a level right there. I will take that any day of the fucking week. Wow, why do they have so much fucking health? Is that... I thought they had like 150. Because I thought Feral was 285. Oh, Jesus. That means... That means... Oh, he wasn't dead. Look at this. Look. Oh, I was going to say, look how gross he is. Alright, so, that was great. Really? Blue key card already? Okay, well, let's take that. I'm not really sure why at the moment, but I will always take some dye in the beginning. Alright, what else we got? What else we got? Yeah, farming tips. Yeah, a little bit of a slower paced episode, I know, and I'm not really sure if I should be apologizing for that or not. I feel like I should. Hunting rifle, okay, but at the same time, I don't really know. I mean, sometimes the slower episodes are what's needed, especially in the beginning. I'm taking the car out because I feel like it keeps getting in the way. I don't feel like, I know it gets in the way. I feel like, I'm so fucking sick of hearing that shit. I feel, nah, don't get me started. Henry, don't get yourself started. Nobody's trying to get you started. You're doing this all on your own. So this should be good size for this. This is a little bit larger than what I would normally do, especially since I'm by myself. I don't have to worry about two people, moving around in here because the one that Chan and I have in our co-op is smaller. But I think this will be good. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to upgrade this. I'm going to get everything set up as far as like layout goes for it. Get the foundation upgraded and ready to go. Now, I know this isn't concrete, and I wish it was, but of course it's day 6 and I'm level 4. Although I think if I put that point into advanced engineering, I probably could make concrete, huh? Couldn't I? No. Do I need the metal workstation and the tailoring station just yet? You know what? I don't have to worry about farming. Yep, let's do it. And I'm not worried about mechanic stuff because, well, I haven't even done that yet. So I think overnight I'll make the dye while I'm mining because I'm going to go down and mine. I need stone. But we'll get down in the mine shaft. We'll get some mining going, see if I can't find some iron. Hopefully I can find some iron because, well, I need that, obviously. I gotta get some quests done too. There's a lot that Henry has to do, but time is running out on the ability to get it done because of Horde Night. And if I don't have a lot of Molotovs, my first Horde Night is gonna be fucking disastrous at best. And I say at best because at best would be dying once, which I know I will die way more than. So, 384. And that's exactly where I want it to be. I want to be up over them this time. I keep making it even, and I got to stop doing that. I want to be up higher than them so I can throw down on them. So, 2, 3, 4. That might be too close as far as running in between, because I'm going to put spike. You know what? Fuck. Yeah, I would like to go back one further, which means I want to dig one more out here. Okay, we'll take this out real quick. Oh, what a waste. Yeah, it is. It really fucking is, because I want to go back one further. Although, I don't know. You know what? Fuck it. We try it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I mean, what's worse that happens? I die. Because this is all going to be solid. This whole thing's going to be. It has to be. Otherwise, it can't take the punishment that they're gonna bestow upon it. So it all has to be solid. And then there'll be spikes all around that, as per usual Henry tactic. I don't hear crickets yet, so I'm good. Yeah, there's going to be spikes, 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 cone spikes, cone spikes, cone spikes. I don't know why they took those things out of fucking vanilla. They are such a beautiful, beautiful thing. They not only work like barbed wire, meaning they slow shit down, but they do a significant amount of damage too. Especially when they're upgraded to forged steel or even like titanium. They really hurt. So yeah, and they took them out of vanilla a while back, and I don't understand why. So, who knows? What do I know? I just play it, guys. I don't design it. I don't write it. I don't code. Henry doesn't math, and Henry doesn't code. Why? Because Henry likes staying the fuck awake when he's doing shit. And unfortunately, coding is... Whew. So, let's do this. Or copy shape. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Now. Nope, I need to come over one more. Yeah, okay. Once again, I'm still fucking with this, so this needs to come over one more. And the reason it needs to come over one more is because that's right here is where the door is going to be. And the other spot is going to be pillar going up. So, as it starts to come together, you'll see. By the time I do the next video, like I said, it's probably going to be maybe day 8. I don't know. I'm going to spend day 7 resource gathering and fucking doing this shit, building. So I think day 8, maybe we'll do another episode and we'll go do some quests and just see how that goes. I'll spend the whole day tomorrow just building and resource collecting. So that way when we come back, you can see the fruit of my labor. Because, I mean, you know, while a slow episode every now and then is okay, I don't want to fucking be riddled with slow episodes where, you know, hey, Henry's just building. Because, fuck, I hate doing it. I would imagine you hate watching it. Even though, you know, I kind of like to think of myself as an entertaining talker. Still, this shit sucks, let's be honest. I mean, it's boring. It's like watching me fucking mine. You know, but at least this way I'm showing you a little bit of, well, not a little bit, I'm showing you how the design will come together. So instead of just seeing it as it's done, you can hear me explain my train of thought behind it. So what we do is we put a pillar here, 3, 4, and then we go back to these guys. Where are they? Where are they? Ah, shit. That didn't work out the way I wanted it to. But and we copy shape, copy rotation. The rotation didn't work, but okay, that did. So, and then we bring this over, and now on these pillars here, there's going to be blade traps eventually. Okay, we can take that down. Yeah, there'll be blade traps eventually, and they'll be on the corners here. No, no, no. But you know what I mean. You get the idea. They're going to be blade traps, and I have these. Blade trap there, blade trap there, and they're going to take damage from the blade traps as they come across. At least that's the hope. You know, dare to dream, Henry, dare to dream. I haven't put any. Okay. So then we should be able to bring this across. 2, 3, and then we drop the pillar right there. And then I got to go up and show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so they come across here. Now, they're going to be plates every so often to make them jump, because keeping them slowed is the whole point of this. And then once they get to here, okay, they're going to hopefully climb up this fucking thing. There we go. That should be enough. That should be good. So they'll come up to that and they'll climb it, which they will. They're stupid that way. And they'll climb up that, and that will enable me to hit them as they're going up it as well. Give a little extra damage here and there, you know, because what we're going to do is we're going to put ladders on this. And like I said, totally stealing this from Guns, Nerds, and Steel, so I apologize, dude. Your design was actually really fucking cool. I liked it while I'm taking it. So, you know, don't hate the player, hate the game. Or something. So yeah, they go up one side, they come down, they fall, they flop because they ragdoll, which is very advantageous for me. I'm out of cobblestone, okay. Very advantageous for me. Why am I not making it? Jesus Christ, I have the clay and the stone. Alright, let's use you. Get some wellness, because fucking, I'm pointing at the screen like you can see it, because Henry needs some wellness. Coffin coming, please hold. Alright, sorry about that. So yeah, I mean, this is the basic gist of it. Yeah, this is the basic gender of my horde base, guys. Um, it identifies as cobblestone. Oh, my daughter would kill me if she heard me. That's not very politically correct or inclusive, Daddy. Well, I don't give a fuck. Actually, I do. I'm very, very politically correct and inclusive, even though I'm very opinionated. All right, so they climb up that, they come down the other side, they fall, and usually, like I said, usually they will land and ragdoll. Now that's not where I'm leaving that. I'm going to take that out. We're going to upgrade this, and then that shape that I was showing you before. To get back into that pillar section, right there, is going to go right here. Come on. Right there. Now they will fall through that. The other thing that's going to happen. All right, we're going to do the nope, wrong button. And then we're going to put a dick puncher right there. Once again, my daughter loves the dick puncher thing. Why do you call it a dick puncher? Because, well, it's dick height and it punches. So, excuse me a second. Coughing coming. I apologize for that. Yes, I'm fine, baby. Thank you. Um, so yeah, the dick puncher will be right there, knocking them off. So that'll help. And yeah, along the way we shoot our explodey crossbow bolts, which we'll get to eventually. We throw our molotovs. We have our contact grenades or our pipe bombs, whichever we're using. And I mean, this is going to be, they're going to come in here, they're going to walk around, and they're going to be greeted by, you know, the first obstacle, which is going to be a pair of bars that they got to break through. And the whole time I'm sitting over there laying devastation upon them, hopefully. And then they're going to have, like I said, the obstacles, which they're going to have to jump across because there's going to be things, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. Let me just do this real quick. Shape, where's my plate? Right there. And then we do the advanced. Put it up on its side like so. Okay, come on, right there. And then they have to jump, and then we do, and then they have to jump, and then they come here, and oh no, not the blade trap. Oh, the blade trap's got me. And then we do another one here. We'll take that, we'll put that one closer right there, and then we'll do another one right here. And then once again they jump, they come up, blade trap number 2, owie, 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 and then they come up here and they climb up, And hey, look at now I'm free and clear. What is this down here? Look at this. I can fall right on this. And they usually, like I said, they usually ragdoll. And then, they burr. That's the plan. In a nutshell, that's the plan. So, we'll get back on that tomorrow. If you like my content, please like, join, and subscribe. Tell your folks, tell your friends, tell your family, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. And something I keep forgetting to mention, feel free to drop some comments from time to time. I got a couple of guys that are pretty active in the comments, and I appreciate that. I do. It'd be nice if more people were commenting and shit, but we're getting there. Like I said, we hit 40, yay, 40, woo, yay, 40, and hopefully we'll keep going or keep growing, not going, growing, growing. So until next time, head on out and yeah, play your game, man.